Hey everybody, we're on a ride to downtown Toronto. I'm heading eastbound from the West End. I'm trying to take a new route. I found this new trail I've never been on before, a bike lane called Dupont Street. I'll take Dupont all the way downtown to Yorkville. Hopefully I can get to hang out with my friend. These guys are having fun. Cool. There's a kid behind the wheel of a car. So anyways, I'm gonna head downtown, meet up with my friend, and check things out and head back. Probably another night ride coming back. So this is Dupont. This is Dupont? And no, it's not. This is Annett. We're starting at Annett and Runnymede. It's gonna be Runnymede soon. And then we're gonna take this straight down. I have walked down this street and filmed it a few times last year, but I've never actually ridden my bike all the way downtown. Probably I have, but not in a very long time. Anyway, we're gonna go and look, see what's going on here. I like this street quite a bit. I'm not sure if I like it for biking yet or not, but we'll find out. And I will rate this bike path to Toronto. It's a interesting street. It's a lot of industrial buildings to my left. Well, used to be, because there's railway tracks, and so most of them are now probably condos and that kind of stuff. But we'll go through some interesting neighborhoods. This is Runnymede. All right. One advantage of taking this is that you miss a couple of hills, maybe one or two hills that you would go through if you were riding on Bloor Street. Hills are good, they're good exercise, but well, we're entered the intersection at yellow, orange, and check out these stores. Bunch of cool stores. I think that was a bike store that closed down. I don't know how you can close down a bike store. We have a bit of a tailwind, which is nice. You can never complain about a tailwind. Well, two things you don't complain in biking: tailwind and downhill. Both are beautiful. One of the channels I follow, something on two wheels. What's it called? I forget now. Really bad with names. Anyway, she had her list of tools that she takes on her bike, and you know, I said we start talking, and she said she puts some little plastic on top of her boots in the wintertime to keep her warm. And I suggested, you know, like wearing wow, the wind is really nice from behind. I think it's a mistake to wear plastic on your feet in winter, trying to keep it dry, because plastic is not breathable. The moisture from your foot will get your feet damp really quickly, and you will chill fast. You could even freeze your leg, feet, muscles, toes, a whole bunch of stuff. So what you want to do is wear a good pair of light hiking wear boots for winter riding. And also maybe one of those neoprene booties over the hiking boots will make you go hours and hours in sub-zero temperatures. I tried a lot of winter riding gear and left that in her comment, but if she's watching the channel, booties on top of a light pair of winter boots that are waterproof, maybe some Gore-Tex in them. They don't have to be those leather rock climbing boots. They can be, you know, there's many of them on the market that are like running shoes, but they got Gore-Tex and they stay dry. And put a pair of neoprene on there, you're not gonna get cold feet unless you got serious. Check out these houses, circulation problems. Nice house, nice light on them too. The light is gorgeous. A couple of stores on that side. A tragedy in that corner. Probably 20 years ago, there was a guy there. We used to call him Mr. Thank You. he got shot in a robbery, late night robbery. He was an Eastern European gentleman. It was like super nice. He had this little corner store that had, sold meats and some groceries and ice cream, just a corner store. And somebody tried to rob him and they shot him, and it was very disheartening. Look at this church. They're turning this into a condo. Pretty interesting. All right, light is. We'll do a little bit of a look-see till the light turns. Yeah, so when people say that some areas are dangerous, and this is a pretty good area, there's no such thing as one area being bad, or once people can, anywhere could be unsafe, right? You don't have to go in the bad area to get a problem. And at the time I used to live right on that street with one of my girlfriends. At the time, look at this one. They have see that church? That's becoming a condo too. All the churches here are going to be a condo. Can you imagine being a church condo? They're great for Sunday mornings. You don't even have to go to church. You're already at the church. There's a gymnasium and a church in the basement. You just go there. Those are cool houses. One thing with driving, you never notice the details on the street. Look at those Greek ones too. They're gorgeous. Oh my God. So well kept too. And of course, the light is amazing. Amazing. Oh, I got my keys hanging to the outside of my pants. I better not lose them. I better tuck them away here at the light. Tuck away your key. What street is this? Keel Street. All right, heads up. Putting the keys away so they don't bounce all over the place. Oh wow, the sun came out too. Oh, man, the sun's gorgeous. They said there was going to be air pollution today. And you know what? I don't see any. Maybe it's the small particles. Whoa. She's looking at me. I thought she was going to hit me. Let's go. She's on a city bike and she's cruising. I thought she was going to jump right off the curve. But yeah, I don't see a lot of fogginess in the sky. I can see clear blue skies. And yeah. All right, let's get out of this corner. There's a couple of interesting alleyways here that I tried once. Coming in from the north on Dundas, and I remember coming through here and crossing the street at some point. Beautiful. The light is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Yeah, so I think Hill Street, so Dundas. So if we were on Bloor Street, we'd have two hills to deal with. And here we missed those two hills. But look at that house. A couple of abandoned houses. The funny thing is there's nobody in this bike trail except me. It's like, I don't know why. Every time I ride on a bike trail, I'm the only one riding. Check out those houses. Garages. And that used to be a gas station at some point, and who knows? Now it's a check cashing center. Cash money. All right. Now we have traffic. This is, what are we? Dupont? Oh, so this is where Annett turns into Dupont, just like that. Okay, now we have slow traffic ahead of us, but oh, they demolished that thing back there. Wow, there used to be a garage back there that I took my car, and they're turning down every garage in the city. Pretty soon there won't be any garages or gas stations in the city, and yeah, that's the sign of a new city, modern city. No gas stations, no garages. Wow, they're digging here. Yeah, okay. There's a garage to my left too. That's an interesting garage. All right. There's a bus behind us. Couple of, here's where section starts, where there's I guess the Portuguese area. I used to have a studio right on Symington in the, like an old factory right behind Symington. We're gonna pass by. So I used to spend a lot of time in this area. Yeah, there used to be a lot of peri-peri Portuguese chicken shops. And look at this mall, Plaza. Portugal. Yes. So there's Symington. This land has been taken for 20 years. There was a little mall in there and they took that out and they haven't built anything. It's been empty for over 20 years. Wonderful. Oh, that restaurant, Peri Peri, right across the street. It's a pretty good restaurant. We used to have great steak and fish in there. I used to spend a lot of times. There's not a lot of places to eat around here, so when I had clients, I usually used to take them down there and or used to order food for the shoot at that place. Let's pick up some speed on this downhill and see if we can. Oh man, we're gonna stop. That was nasty. And this used to, what was that? This used to be a bunch of studios in there too, and build all these towers. Look, see in this area. Wow. And you got yourself a crazy art on the wall. You got yourself a crazy art on the wall. Of course, now we're entering this area, Lansdowne, and the bike lane ends. That's not very good, is it? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross the street and listen to this guy's music a little bit. It's nice enough to carry music for us. So I'm gonna head north and go to Davenport. Maybe grab that street for a while and see what happens. Cross the street here, do a little turn here, and try it like that. This is an interesting coffee shop. It used to be a coffee place, and it used to be very sketchy back then. And I have a few times my car was stopped by there. I had women jumping in the car, wanting to jump in the car. Whoa, the wind is very strong. Now they turned into a private coffee shop and still always have interesting characters hanging out there outside. Wow. What is this place? They demolished something. Like, that's the thing. When they demolish buildings, I'm going to do a turnaround so we can see. You don't know what it was there, you know? That's the thing. Some of these buildings, you never pay attention to. Look at that. That's a massive building. This is looking south on Lansdowne Avenue. And look at this. Who knows what it was there? That's going to be a massive complex of, you know what, let's go this way. See if we can go this way, avoid the heavy traffic. All right. That's the street we want to go on. All right, it's like a quiet residential area I'm riding on. A lot of these houses have been modified too. They look all like renovated. Some of these are not. They look like the old style. But some of the ones to my right, left, definitely been glamorized. Oh, the wind is interesting. Actually, we are climbing up. It's funny how I always thought the city would be very flat for riding, but it's not. It's very, very uphill. Lots of uphills. Lots of uphills, no matter where you go. All right, so we're here. Is there a bike lane here? I think so. Looks like a bike lane. All right, let's do it. So this is Davenport? Yes, Davenport. Davenport will take this. Should take us to Yorkville. It's freshly painted street or paved. Oh, it's like smooth to ride on. I bet. Oh yeah, very smooth. Interesting houses across there. They all have stairs going up to your place. Like it's, I don't know if that reflects on the price of the house or not, but every time you want to buy groceries or something, you'd have to climb every one of those stairs to the main floor of your apartment. This kind of becomes, and in the winter, of course, it's going to be icy too. So it's high risk. Little shop. All right, just trying to light on. This bike lane is kind of like no lines or anything. Wow, what street is this? Dufferin. Okay, Dufferin. Little classic. Little, what do you call this? You park your car in the front.
Woody? Where? No.
Alright. Just like that, you don't have to wear a mask anymore, which is interesting. Very interesting. Oh man, I like this street. Interesting shops and houses. The bike lane is kind of a little bit tight. Wow. There's more houses up top of the hill. Wow, look at those. They all have a set of stairs going up. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if they would still let I mean, these are older houses, I'd say 1970s. I wonder if the city would still allow people to build houses with kind of funky staircases on the outside. Like, it's pretty, more than a story, I'd say. They're not, they're more than a story tall. See, the newer ones are, interesting street. I'm looking around. I know the camera only, that guy's trying to fix his car. Okay, Dovercourt. If you're joining the channel for the first time, I do biking and walking videos in Toronto, point of view films. We ride, get some fitness happening, and we talk. And this bike lane is completely ended here now. Check out these houses. Mikra. Boom. Yeah, the bike lane is, I think it's, yes, disappeared. So there's no more bike lane here. What do I want to do? Continue on this? I like it when there's a bike lane. I can concentrate on the filming a little bit more. Oh, there's a bunch of shops here too. This is going to be renovated. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Across the street. Oh, the bike lane starts again. Nice. Nice, very nice. Very nice. Ossington. Oh, the favorite Ossington. I've been on this street many times. Uh-oh. Is that a cop car? No. Try to scare her, but she's like, the noise is too noisy for her. Oh my God. These are interesting houses, small ones. Really small, tight ones. Interesting. Check it out. And then they got the modern version of it. They all have balconies. You know, as long as you have a balcony.
Look, baby!
Look at that. What did that guy say? Something. Wow, look at these houses across. It's amazing. I must have driven here a few times, but you don't pay attention when you're driving. Yeah, I should call my friend. If I want to meet her, I should call her so I don't have to wait that long for her to. I think she's sleeping. And I called her earlier. She seemed very tired. Oh, this is great. Like I said, thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate the comments for watching. I know some people are watching, some people are skipping through. But this bike riding and the video making is making me very fit. Trying to stay fit in this current situation, which is very good. I appreciate all your support, comments and likes. I've been getting private messages. We have viewers in Japan, China, and yeah, I'm trying to, my goal is to record some of the streets and basically do both things that I love doing, riding, staying shape, and filming. But I might try to do some more stories or something, how to, and try to make it more exciting for the rest of the people, but we'll see. Definitely these houses are interestingly high, some of them. I think we're riding downhill a little bit and it goes back up. So Bloor Street, which I really like because there's more people walking and biking on it, is to my right, about, I'd say 300 meters to my right, and follows the same path. This is just a different street, which is it's not as used. The traffic for driving on it is better than Bloor because there's less traffic on it, less lights, and it's easier for driving. But for biking, also good if you're going fast. But for filming and seeing people, I think Bloor Street would be better. I think this is like TTC yard. One year they had what they call Open Toronto, where you can go and check out all the private areas, and we went and we took pictures of the garages and stuff at one point. Bathurst. All right, try drink some water. I put some lemon in my water. Let's see how it tastes. Usually I put some green. It's not bad. I didn't think I'd put too much in it, just to give it a hint of flavor. Sometimes put mint or basil in it. But today I stuck some few drops of lemon juice. So this is Bathurst. A few more stops, I guess. Yeah, we did climb a little bit up. Not much, but just a bit. See, because these are all downhill. All the side streets are. Wow. Some of these houses are, I think they're older than 60s, some of them. I mean, you know, like this is not 60s. It's got to be older. Or like this one, it's completely covered in trees and stuff. Wow. Very interesting street. You know, I like this old style Toronto streets. It's old streets are what makes the city, gives it its character. But the thing is, if back in the day, if they didn't build the buildings well, and they kind of build them cheap, then they don't last that long, right? In order for a building to last and keep it, it has to be built really well. If it's not, then when people buy it, they have to renovate it and have to tear it down. So you can't really blame the people for wanting to renovate, because nobody wants to live in a rundown building. So, like, that's why in some of the cities like London and New York, the streets you go on with old buildings, the houses are very well built. Spadina Road. Oh, look at this. I think Casa Loma is right here somewhere. Wow. These all look like old style British countryside small homes. Oh, a lot of British influence in Toronto. Oakville has a lot of those too. Look at that one. That's like renovated, but brake. All right, so this now goes south. Now we're gonna go downhill. Let's follow it to see where it goes to. Definitely haven't been biking here. Well, I think I know where it goes. It hits back on Dupont, and then we're at Davenport, and we should be in Yorkville pretty soon. I should call my friend, make sure she's out. I don't want to wait for her lots of time. Let's see if I can pull over here and check it out. Check what this here is. Wow. Electrical. All right. Let's see. See if you can talk to her. Wow, I can hear the power of electricity here. My God, it's super noisy. Can you hear it? Wow, that's crazy. I can't. Oh man. I'm calling her on Instagram. That's it. Hey, so I'm gonna be down there. Are you ready to see me? I'm gonna be down there. Okay, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. Oh. I'm gonna be there on the rock in 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm coming. Bye.
Okay, 5 minutes. Bye. See ya. All right, 5 minutes. Can we make it in 5 minutes? I don't know. Yes, we can. Where are we? As long as we don't get lost, we are going to be there. See? I'm going this way. Very nice. Driver is very careful. So, it's got 2 hands on the wheel. And there we go. Is there a bike lane here? Yes, it is. Beautiful. So we are at Davenport. Let's see if there's a bike lane that goes all the way to... Are we recording this? Looks like. Okay, good. Also, this is Dupont. So if I followed, I would have come here. I wonder if there's a bike lane here. Maybe not. So it's a good thing we did that nice little extra. These are interesting stuff. Why does it smell like fire? It smells like somebody's burning wood in their oven. Not in their oven, but does it smell like... Yeah, it smells like wood oven. I'm just concentrating on... This guy's an interesting hat on. This building's a new. So we're approaching Yorkville in Toronto. Like if you're joining, like I said, I do biking and walking, cycling tours in Toronto. And if you like the channel, please subscribe and do all that sort of stuff. That subway is closed, yeah. There was also a place there called, I don't remember what it's called. But there was also a gang shooting in there too. A girl died in there back 20 years ago. That building is, what used to be a dessert shop. Yeah, that's what it used to be. And it was very unfortunate. There was a robbery, late night robbery, and then, like I said, this is a very good area of Toronto also. We're very close to Yorkville, which is top of the line in the city. Wow, these, I remember, these used to be a bunch of small houses, and there used to be a photography studio down there. My God, look what they built. Oh my God. I don't like what they built. It doesn't look very good. There used to be shops at the bottom, and there used to be a very famous wedding photographer, Horvath, that used to be had a studio there back in the 80s. You know, there was a bunch of cute little Yorkville type stores. They are all gone. Wow. Or was the photography studio down there? Maybe, I don't know. These are a bunch of everything didn't used to be this worn out. It used to be a lot more even, let me do a look back here. Even that street over there, right across that corner, that building with red line around it, that used to be called Peddler. It used to be a very fancy bicycle shop there back in the 80s and 90s, like very expensive, like they sold high-end bikes. And everything is falling apart around here. Like these all used to be carpet stores and high-end boutiques and all sorts of stuff. Maybe the photographer used to be here, maybe not. Maybe I think it was, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of these they look like they're either closing or they want to close, or just doesn't have the same oomph anymore. It used to be a lot more colorful, I guess. Things are busier and cleaner, and it's funny how things change when they build these condos. Somehow the shops move. I guess everybody's gone online, right? Everybody's shopping online. Yeah, that's what happens. Pretty soon you just have your bedroom in your condo. Your kitchen's going to be your communal kitchen for the building downstairs, and you have a big storage where all your online shopping comes, and you won't have any stores in about 20 years. My God. I think I used to work for those people. Belladonna Communications. I used to work for that lady. I used to do a bunch of shoots, and I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she still owns the building or not. Own the business. So we're almost approaching. You see, I like riding on Bloor because there's so much more shops and people and color, and this is This is kind of like this, you know, it's kind of like a highway, fast moving cars, not that exciting, not many shops. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick to Bloor Street. This is longer too, so I did this for a video to make sure we get a slight bit of variety. So what's going on here? So we're gonna make a right turn, so let's go stay in the right lane. Give them a signal and dive into it. Diving. All right, we are on Bay Street. I'm assuming this is Bay Street. Listen, I'm not very good with dates, spelling, or which street we are. It really doesn't matter. We are on a street. Here we are. We're at Yorkville. Just like that, we are at Yorkville. Let's go. Can we go on this street? Yes, we can. Let's make a right turn. Whoa. Do we need the light? Let's not. The light is a bit obnoxious when I go through slow, non-car pedestrian areas. Grabs too much attention. Yorkville is always amazing. It's the high-end part of the city. People come here with their fancy cars, hang out, restaurants, bars, and usually there's a lineup. This is a cool Jeep. Yeah, I like the Jeeps. I came here to do the video where I was grading the cars, but it was a fail because hardly any cool cars showed up. Hardly any cars showed up. So I want to go across here. There's an alleyway I can use. There's always too many people in it. So let me see if I can sneak through this parking lot without them yelling and screaming. Alright, maybe like this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. Alright. I used to park here a lot back in the day. Alright. Alright. So that's an interesting little ride through the parking lot, and just like that, we're on Yorkville. And there's the rock, and there's the traffic. Not that many people here today with their fancy cars anyway. We got a Mustang at 12 o'clock, cowboy. So here, right here, I'm going to meet my friend. All right, thanks for joining on this little ride downtown. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, and it helps the channel. And I will see you in the next film.